Hello guys, it's Jace and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about why the internet hurts our productivity and what we can do about it. This is a follow-up video from my video last week called Why Information Overload Harms Us. Because as we know in that video, I talk about how the internet or how the information on the internet affects our mastery, which is integral if we want to improve our skill set to be able to achieve success. But in this video, I'm going to go on the other side, which is how the internet destroys our productivity. As we know, the internet is good for us. Using the internet, we can get information in just a press of a button. We don't need to go to a library. Furthermore, what I like about the internet is that we can chat with our relatives, our friends, thousands of miles away in just a few seconds. That is something the previous generation don't have. But the problem is the internet is currently designed to be addictive, which hurts our productivity. Why do I say that the internet hurts our productivity? Simply because these apps are actually designed to be addictive. Social media apps are trying their best for their apps to be addictive. The more the people stay in their apps, the more ads they can give, the more money they will receive. So what happens is that people nowadays have a lesser and lesser attention span, which can be easily seen. People are always distracted. And if you are distracted, you can't actually be productive. And it's quite sad to see that people nowadays don't even know what it feels to be very productive. Like in my experience, the first time I experienced a distraction-free work, I was so surprised in my own abilities to learn. And what I see is that the majority of people don't even know what it means to study without their phone in front of them. They don't know what it means to work without social media open in their tab. And that's why I decided to make this video. What can they do to bring their attention span back to square one? So in here, I actually have 6 small tips in order for you to start being productive even if you use the internet. Because let's admit it, the internet will be there. The internet is a good tool. So we cannot just remove the internet from our lives because it's really, really helpful. But it is our responsibility to use it effectively and to use it for our well-being. So, my first step is social media detox, which is what I did a few years back. I actually made a blog post about that. But what that basically means is you will quit social media for quite some time. In my experience, I quit social media for 7 days in the blog post. You can just quit for just a day to try it. But what you will experience when you did the social media detox is that you're going to experience how life is without the internet. For you to do it the first time, it's going to be uncomfortable. But that's the fastest way and the most effective way to bring you back to square one. What I also noticed is that I learned the value of time when I did the social media detox. That alone helped me a lot. When I learned the value of time by social media detox, I was quite surprised how long a day was. Because I promise you, if you did the social media detox, you are going to see that time actually flows really, really slow. And we are wasting that time in useless things. After I did the social media detox, I actually improved my life. Generally, my well-being is better. I was able to focus for longer times. And I think it's something good to try out at least once in a while. So my second tip is actually time blocking, which I am using right now while making this video. Time blocking is I block all distractions which right now I am blocking all distractions while making this video so I can finish as fast as possible. And in my experience, time blocking is one of the most effective ways to be productive. Don't be afraid of the FOMO, because people think that because you are time blocking, you are missing out a lot of things. Because in time block, it's not allowed to have notifications and the internet to distract you from working. But I promise you, it's just a few hours and it's definitely worth it. In fact, I remember that I said time block in lots of my videos already because it's really effective and I'm doing that every single day. So the third tip is blocking notifications. I already said that in time blocking you block notifications. But if you can't do time block, at least remove notifications. In my experience, 95% of notifications are plain useless. And some of them are just marketing materials. So why have them? It's better to control your time on when you check these apps instead of them reminding you to check their apps. And I think that alone, even if you don't do social media detox, even if you don't do time blocking, that alone will instantly boost your productivity and will make you control the internet instead of it controlling you. Tip number 4 is app and site blockers, which I am a fan of. Upon further thinking, I think that website and app blockers deals with the habit loop. And I learned this from the book The Power of Habit, where he said that all habits came from the habit loop, which is a loop of cue, response, and reward. But app blockers block the reward, which breaks the cycle. Why am I saying that we should go with the habit loop? Because social media and apps are actually designed to target the habit loop in order for us to be addicted to the internet. That's why if you get your phone, you can easily unlock it with your fingerprint, then open social media. What happens is that you can easily do the cue, response, and reward because they made it very easy for you to do so. With app blockers, you block the reward. Thus, you will not experience the loop, and it's very helpful to keep you away from being addicted to social media apps. Ultimately, will make you less distracted when you try to work and be productive. Tip number 5 is basically put your phone away from you. It helps if you are very distracted because there are just days where we just don't feel like doing things. It's just better to just check social media apps. Sometimes we still have to work, and if that happens and it's really hard to control using your phone, then I suggest putting your phone away. But you only do this on times where you really don't want to do things. It is effective to make you productive for a short while. Lastly, multitasking. I know that multitasking has a very bad rep in all productivity videos, but the truth is we can be good at multitasking. It takes skill and practice. And if you are a beginner, don't do multitasking. You can only do multitasking effectively if you know how to multitask, which I will discuss in another video. So if you want to see that video, like this video. So you're going to see more of this face. That's it for me. I'll see you in the next one.